Hi guys, Formula Bob here. Welcome to my match reaction from Spurs versus Manchester United. Spurs eventually winning 2-0. Where do we start from there? First half, not too bad. First 20 to 25 minutes, pretty even game. Very impressed with Garnacho running down the left hand side, created a few chances. Luke Shaw with the overlap. But I think in the first half, Luke Shaw was also the problem. Um, I think he got forward far too much, going forward and leaving Martinez covering behind him, and leaving gaps. Caught out of position quite regularly, and Spurs were quite dominant down their right hand side. And then towards the end of the half, obviously Spurs were getting into it, creating a few chances. A bit of a warning of what was to come in the second half. Second half from United was nowhere near good enough. Didn't turn up, went missing. I'm just adjusting the camera. Where did we start? Second half. Played long ball up to Marcus Rashford, ran out of ideas, didn't go through in midfield. Casemiro on his own, you can't leave like a one-man midfield against teams in the Premier League. It just can't be done. Totally overrun. A bit better towards the end when Eriksen came in with him. You need two men in there, and it's got to change. Got to change quickly. There's 2 weeks of the window left. We need some midfielders. We need to get some bodies in, and also we can't score goals. Rashford is not a number 9. He should be out on the left hand side. I mean, how fit is Martial? I think we need to play Martial against Forest the next week. I think changes will be made. You can't. We had a warning. We got let off at Wolves, where we had no right to win that game. I think we scored from Varane's header against Wolves with one of our only chances, only shots at goal really with his header. But today we created nothing. Nothing. I mean, Bruno missed a header in the first half that he should have scored when it headed over the bar from Shaw's cross. But other than that, I can't remember a United chance really. I think Casemiro had one towards the end as well that was saved from the keeper. Other than that, I can't think of many United chances, to be honest. Positives, Onana. Onana was my man in the match for Man United's point of view. Good that ball he played in the first half. When he was playing in the sweeper keeper role, when he did the big switch for Garnacho on the left hand side, that was mightily impressive. Imagine David De Gea doing that. That was brilliant. He's my United man of the match, Onana. Changes I would make against Forest. I think Dalot comes in. Bit more attacking prowess. I mean, Wan-Bissaka played okay today, but he got booked early on in the first half, and he couldn't go diving into challenges like he usually does, like Spider-Man as they call him. So he couldn't do that. Defensively, I don't think it was that bad. I mean, Luke Shaw got exposed quite a lot in the first half. Second half, it was a bit better, but the Spurs' first goal obviously led from Luke Shaw tucking in too much. Was almost playing 3 at the back there. When Kulusevski was out wide and crossed it in. It deflected off Martinez, and then from there Sarr just had a tap in really. So just one of those unfortunate things that can happen. But you stop the cross. You know, you're at a very early age as a defender, you're told to stop the cross. Luke Shaw was out of position. Spurs punished us for it. Second goal, the own goal from Martinez again. Bit unfortunate really. The scuffed effort from Ben Davies wasn't going in, but it's just one of those reaction things. You try and stick out a leg, and he just rolled in past Onana. Onana couldn't do anything for either of the two goals. Really, is both unavoidable. But it was just United's lacklustre performance up top and in midfield. Really, Mason Mount, I don't see what benefit he offers the team at the moment. Perhaps give him a few more games to see where he fits in with the team. Really, I don't think at the moment. I think Mason Mount is going to be like another Donny, where you can't play him and Fernandes at the same time. I think it's one or the other. Again, we can't keep putting Fernandes out on the right hand side. He's a waste over there. He's not a winger. And we're just putting square pegs in round holes for me if you're doing that. Pellistri looked lively when he came on for Mount, ironically, and then we moved Bruno back in the middle. So Pellistri could start the next game. But I would also start Sancho. Not Sanchez, he's not with us anymore, is he? I'd start Sancho instead of Garnacho on the left. And I'll consider playing Eriksen in a 2 with Casemiro. So if I to go through my 11 for my Nottingham Forest game, so we go Onana in goal, Dalot, Varane, Martinez, Shaw, and then in midfield Casemiro, Eriksen, and then on the right I'll put Pellistri in. I know he won't play him. He'll probably keep Anthony. Anthony's his favourite guy. I mean, Anthony did okay today, but he got booked again, a bit rash. Then Bruno, Sancho on the left, and if he's fit, Martial. I'd drop Rashford. He's done nothing in the opening 2 games to warrant starting again for me. So yeah, let's see what happens. We'll follow the results tomorrow. Let's see what happens there. But yeah, and then prepare for next week. There's 2 weeks of the transfer window left. United need at least, I'd say we need another striker, because how long have we got to wait for Højlund? We've bought an injured player, basically. I mean, how he passes the medical, I don't know, if he's got a back injury. It seems he's able to train, lightly train. But again, we need midfielder. I mean, Amrabat was being spoken about a few weeks ago, but that seems to have gone quiet now. And obviously Ten Hag doesn't fancy playing McTominay. Left on the bench again today. Came on late on against Wolves, didn't really affect anything. But you're not used at all today, as we had to chase the game to put attackers on. And yeah, the other interesting one is Maguire not making the travelling squad. Make that what you will. I would suggest that's his time's coming to an end. When you don't even make the matchday squad, that tells me everything that Ten Hag really thinks, despite what he said in the press conference, saying he's there to able to fight for his place if he works hard enough. I think not making the matchday squad and putting 2 substitute goalkeepers, another one of which who doesn't want to be there either, in Dean Henderson. But there doesn't seem to be a market for goalkeepers at the moment. There seems to be too many goalkeepers and not enough clubs. As David Hayer is also finding out, he can't get. He didn't get his Real Madrid move. Kepa got that from Chelsea, and he didn't get his Bayern Munich move, as they bought some keeper. I don't know his name, but I think he played in the Turkish league for Galatasaray, possibly. So yeah, there just seems to be not a keepers market at the moment. There's too many top keepers or top keepers. If Dean Henderson pertains himself to be. Maguire obviously doesn't want to go to West Ham, it seems. But I've got a rumour that Aston Villa are interested in speaking to Maguire. I know a steward who actually works at the Villa ground for Aston Villa, and he was saying that they're looking into. All the stewards are talking to each other, and there's the name of Harry Maguire dropped in because of the Tyrone Mings injury. So we'll see if anything happens with that. I mean, it's certain he needs to move if he wants to get anywhere near the England position for the Euros in the summer, next summer, in Germany. So, yeah. So overall, United, again, losing one of the opening 2 games of the season like last year, although we did get the win against Wolves, luckily. Should have been a draw. But yeah, not a good start. What do you think about the 2 penalty shouts we had as well, guys? If you let me know. The handball in the first half, which I think I've seen those given. I wasn't screaming up in arms about it, like I was really angry about it, because I kind of knew it wasn't going to get given. But I have seen them given, especially if you look at last week's Lewis Dunk one, where he just got his arm out like that, and it hits off his arm. This one was obviously more like blocking the shot. And then the Pelestri one towards the end, when he's bundled over, is it by Ben Davis? That could have also been a penalty as well. So you could have had 2 penalties today, but the one that wasn't given, obviously, for Wolves at Old Trafford, that's come back to bite us on the bottom. So yeah, there we go. That's my thoughts for the Tottenham versus Manchester United game today. What do you think about the results? Where do you think we're short? So I think we're short in midfield. But give us your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like the video, share and subscribe if you're new, please. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. I want to try and get there before the end of the year. But we'll see what happens with that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you a bit later on my streaming for my gaming channel. So yeah, catch you later on there. If you're a streamer on Twitch or YouTube, please consider checking out our Discord community called the Support Bubble for Streamers. The link is in my bio on my YouTube page. You can also find it as a pinned tweet on my Twitter page. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you very soon. Ta-da!